Hey guys, this is my first video documenting my journey to the INBA stage in September. I'm currently 20 weeks out. I'll be competing in the Bikini competition for the INBA Queensland State Titles. As it is right now, I've been on prep for 2 to 4 weeks. First 2 weeks were a bit all over the place. The second 2 weeks, well, the past 2 weeks were much better, and I'm starting to drop back and starting to lean out now, which is a bit of a relief. I am being prepped by Ash Mason, who owns Extreme Results in Varsity Lakes on the Gold Coast. Really great guy, really knowledgeable. I had my second follow-up with him last Friday. It's now Sunday. We had a bit of a talk about where I'm at, my struggles since I was sick for a couple of months before prep. Did lose a bit of muscle mass and unfortunately gained a little bit of weight. Naturally I sat around 72 to 74 kilos. I am 5'10", and I think I ended up sitting around to 80 kilos, which was a bit of a shock considering I haven't gained weight since 2 or 3 years ago when I lost about 35 kilos. He did caliper my fat. I'm sitting at 63. The cutout for 20 weeks out, he said, is 70, so I'm quite a few points under, which is a bit of a relief. I'd rather be a bit lower than pushing it, I should say. In 2.5 to 3 weeks' time, when I have my third follow-up with him, he wants me to be sitting around 55-ish on the calipers, so I've got a bit of work to do. Currently, I'm lifting heavy 6 days a week, hitting shoulders, abs and legs, particularly the glutes, twice, and then back, bis and tris just once. Obviously allowing enough time between for all the muscles to really recover before I go hitting them again and tearing the muscle fibers again for the second time each week. As it is, cardio is only sitting at 45 minutes on a Sunday because that's my off day before I eat, so fasted cardio, which isn't too bad right now. It's been a bit of a struggle not actually doing extra cardio. I've been told not to, otherwise I won't have anything to really push my body when it comes closer to the day of the comp, so I've got to try and stay up with that and just stick to exactly what he's got me on at the moment. A bit of a backstory about myself. I haven't already said, my name is Molly. I am 20 years old and I live in Ipswich, Queensland, Australia. I was always the really overweight kid in both primary and high school, and I struggled with that for a long time until I was around 17 or almost 18, and I just had enough. I subsequently lost around 30-35 kilos, struggled with it, did it on my own, and a lot of it in the wrong way, like really restricting calories, adding in tons of exercise. But at the end of the day, I got the weight off. Since then, I did my Cert 3 and 4 through the Human Performance Centre on the Gold Coast, and here I am. I'm actually a personal trainer. I mainly train females. I recently opened a gym actually, so 2 weeks ago I opened a gym here in Ipswich. It's more of a strength and conditioning facility. It's quite different to anything that we have around here, which is great, and it's a private place for my girls to train. I went to Ash because I was supposed to compete last year in September. However, due to a failed pregnancy, I ended up not actually getting to compete. So fast forwarding, I lost that bit of pregnancy weight. I got down to about 18 or 19% body fat quite easily. Then I got sick. So I was sick for the first time ever, back to back. So I was sick 3 times in 2 months. I also moved in with my current boyfriend, my new boyfriend, I should say, Jamie. Current boyfriend, not getting rid of him. Yeah, we moved in together, and I took 2.5 months off of training due to everything for the first time since I got into training, which is unusual, and obviously being sick, you don't want to make it worse and prolong it by training while you are sick. You want to let your body recover. So that was mentally tougher for me more than anything else. I'm usually pretty strong mentally and physically, but it really hit me in a place where I got depressed. I didn't know what to do. I was questioning my goals again as a personal trainer and as a future bikini competitor. And so I talked to Ash he gives me a lot of that reassurance that I need, and now here we are today, 20 weeks out from my first competition. Now I'm documenting this mainly for family and friends who aren't really entirely sure about the bodybuilding type of scene, especially for females. They either get a picture of me shaking my ass in a bikini on stage, like bikini contests, or really jacked up on steroids and looking like a man or looking super bulky. So this is really to educate them and let them keep a part of what I'm doing, considering I'm having to back out of a lot of family type things and weddings and stuff at the moment, because you're on a pretty strict diet. It's hard to interact with that kind of thing when there's not really much I can eat or much I can do. So I've got to stick to this, and this is obviously priority for the next 5 months while I'm on prep. I'm also documenting this because I think there's a severe lack on YouTube, even though the fitness community is growing as such. There's a severe lack of females in general. Like, there are a few great ones, but I think there needs to be more females, and specifically documenting less pretty, more nitty-gritty type, I don't want to say weight loss, but journeys to the stage, I should say. I am currently sitting at, last weigh-in was Thursday, and that was 81 kilos. I am 5'10". Stage weight will be about 68. My actual weight is set to be about 76 at the moment, but due to water weight, re-tearing my muscle memory, so my muscles are filling back up again, it's trying to maintain that weight. So I'm sitting at about 76, stage weight will be about 68. So, I do have a lot more to lose than some females that do go through this, and I think, it's not all pretty in the fitness industry. You're not super lean all year round, and that needs to be seen in a lot of cases. So this is what I'm doing it for. At the moment, like I said, I'm 20 weeks out. I will probably be releasing a video every week, just letting you know where I'm at. If my splits stay the same, talking about cardio, probably snippets of appointments that I have or follow-ups that I have with my coach Ash over on the coast. Meal prep, stuff like that, just whatever you guys want to see, I'll kind of throw it in there. And then the fun things like ordering stage jewelry, the shoes, the suits, and stuff like that. You guys will really be a part of the process. And that's what I want. Like, I want to be interactive. I want to go through this with other people, because as it is, I don't really have anyone right now that's doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go jump in a bikini. It's not my stage bikini, it's just a bikini that I've got sitting around, and show you guys exactly where I'm at as of 20 weeks out. Alright, as you can see, considering my weight at the moment, my upper body leans down my stomach area quite quickly, so I've still got a bit to lose from here. My main struggle that I have is losing this bit here, which I've kind of said to my coach. No matter how lean I get, it seems to stick around. So the very outline of my abs always seems to peek through quite quickly. My arms don't necessarily hold too much weight either. It seems to be mainly my back and my legs. So I'm gonna pop back and show you. All right, so 20 weeks out, front shot, side shot, and back shot. So as you can see, there is a bit of work to be done. Better face this way so there's a bit of light. There is a bit of work to be done, but it's completely achievable, especially with the muscle that I do hold, particularly below in my legs. The slightest bit of fat that comes off of those really makes the biggest difference. The good thing about the prep is that I'm still 20 weeks out, so I do have quite a bit of time to lean down without wasting away too much of that muscle. I'll keep you guys updated, of course. I'll probably be releasing 2 videos a week. One will be the weekly comp prep, how I'm going, what's happening, notes from my coach, and then another, I'm probably going to start doing videos on personal trainer marketing, getting more clients, more nitty-gritty things specifically for personal trainers, because there's a big lack of that type of thing out there. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.